Morning Hustle head crack L'Oreal, our special guest, Eva Marcille. What do we need to know?
Well, you're going to get some information coming down this week. And I feel like as black people, we need to know certain things, okay? We need to know what's going on in the world, cool and uncool. And this personally is not cool.
Okay.
So the Biden administration will reportedly announce this week that there will be a ban on menthol cigarettes, citing that manufacturers of the mint-flavored cigarette company specifically target black companies. Now, I don't know if you noticed, but like if you go to California right now, in a lot of L.A. County and different areas, you can't buy cigarettes. I'll give you a little bit of insight on me. I am a cigarette smoker.
Yes,
I know a lot of people just said, it's okay. We exist. I'm not in the closet with it. But I'm a menthol cigarette smoker.
Okay.
So, you know what, Greg? I have a problem with this because I feel like discrimination at its finest. A cigarette is a cigarette is a cigarette. And if you want to ban cigarettes because they're bad for you, then ban all of them. But you cannot decide, like, you can drink Remy, but you can't drink Hennessy. Like, I don't appreciate it.
It did come off as a personal attack. And as a person who doesn't smoke, because one of my best friends, Dejan, he smoked.
Okay.
And we witnessed that firsthand when I was in L.A. the week, well, not L.A., but Santa Cruz the week before last.
What happened?
And they were like, can I get a pack of Newport menthols? And they're like, yeah, man. They came down and did this thing where they, removed all the menthol cigarettes.
Yeah, because they don't want to flavor anything.
Right.
Tobacco.
Well, they still have flavored tobacco. They still have vape pens. So this is what they're saying. They're saying that the advertisement that they're doing for menthol cigarettes target the black community.
Okay.
I like to say, as a black person, I like my cigarettes minty. That's why I smoke it. But what is the difference between a menthol cigarette and an unfiltered Marlboro Red?
I don't know.
Would you stop smoking cigarettes now if you can't get your menthols at all, period?
I might figure out how to put a peppermint in my filter. So
But it won't make you stop.
It's one of those things. It's like when you're a smoker, you smoke what you smoke. It's like a drinker. If Bacardi's your drink, you're not going to the bar asking for a Hennessy margarita.
No, and I get that. So to me, how I look at it from somebody that doesn't smoke cigarettes, I would think that this was a positive thing because I'm like, they're trying to stop, because we always say how they target us to try to campaign things and they say it's linked to cancer and
but
things
so are
of that
regular
nature.
Cigarettes, and they're still targeting white people with regular cigarettes.
See,
so what's the difference?
I looked at it as a positive, but I definitely sympathize with the people whose body is already chemically bonded
Who need
to
to smoke break in
needing
a
the
second?
menthol.
Right, well, that
Is there
makes me happy for them because I'm like, great, you're going to stop.
It's not easy to
no.
just stop smoking cigarettes. I know
No.
people who try
If
to
you
stop
can't
smoking
get
cigarettes
it.
and they graduated to other things because they
Exactly.
couldn't get that. Harder drugs.
I
other
can
things.
Eva, I can't
No,
see you
I
being a crackhead.
No, I don't want a crack. I just want my
don't want
menthol
crack.
cigarette. So I'm going to let you know this week. I'm going to keep my ear to the streets and my pulse to what's going on because I need to know what's going on with the administration and if this is really going to be announced. If so, my bigger fear than anything, crack, is the criminalization of it. So now you're going to have people going to jail because they are peddling menthol cigarettes because they have 25 cases because they bought them because they sell them. And so it's the criminalization of this. And now you're going to have kids in jail, men going to jail, people that are on not the Walmarts of the world or the big box stores rather, but the mom and pop stores and gas stations out in Jersey coming off the turnpike. Buddy shouldn't go to jail for trying to send me some
This
squares.
is wild. See, with them legalizing marijuana in a lot of places and them now turning menthol cigarettes into the marijuana of yesterday, it's us. It's us that's going to get popped for this.
It's us that's going to get popped, and then there are going to be monies necessary to allocate for crime forces or task forces so that you can put people in jail because you're going to criminalize something that has been legal for a very long time.
Yeah, man, I feel bad on this note because I'm good. I just don't want nobody to smoke cigarettes.
That's how I felt.
You know what I mean?
Smoke them around you.
You know what the problem was? I was a child that lived in a house where my father, his girlfriend smoked cigarettes.
In the house?
In the house. So I had to smell that and
But that's the 80s.
But it's like a PTSD thing for me. I don't even like to be around nothing cigarette. I can't.
I'm kind of allergic to it myself.
You know what I mean? So when I think about that, I'm like, yay, get it out of our community.
Well, they used to smoke them in an airplane. So,
I couldn't imagine.
Going somewhere.
Now, if I could smoke a little cig of weed on the plane.
Baby,
Wake up with the Morning Hustle.